Ladies and gentlemen, we are 64 games into the regular season at the time of recording this video, and I've seen enough. Okay, I'm done. It's time for some good old-fashioned report cards. Who's been playing above my expectations and who's been as useless as tits on a pole? I'm gonna let you guys know my opinion starting right meow. Honda Civic, congratulations. You are first in line, but please don't be scared. You've actually been doing pretty good this season, okay? Believe it or not, he's been a goal-scoring machine. He's sitting at 6 goals right now, and he's also been getting involved in a bit of the rough stuff, okay? He's been in a few fender benders already, and that's definitely going to earn him some brownie points around here. You gotta love it. Next up is the captain, Nick Suzuki, and I don't care what anyone says. 61 points in 64 games, despite Cole Caulfield's lack of goal scoring this year. It's pretty good. Actually, wait. It's good enough to be awesome. Let's not kid ourselves. Montreal's offense lives and dies off of Nick Suzuki's stick, which makes him an easy selection to start off the top tier on my list. A+, but just don't let it go to your head. Here we go. Brendan Gallagher, come on down. Gallagher actually started off this season red hot, playing alongside Sean Monahan and Tanner Pearson, but unfortunately for him, as the season went on, it kind of aged like milk, didn't it? I mean, 10 goals is probably what most people expect nowadays from Brendan Gallagher, but when you're making 6.5 million bones per season, yeah, I can't. Now, here's an interesting one. This is probably where I'm going to lose some people, but Caulfield is an interesting case right now. Because on one hand, I do expect more goals. 19 goals is pretty underwhelming for a shooter like Cole Caulfield. So if we're looking at goal scoring alone, he's having a bit of an off season, but at the same time, his playmaking skills have been much better. Better than what we've seen in the past. So look, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to settle somewhere right in the middle. Does that make any sense? No? Well, too bad. I don't really care. We're moving on. Caden Primo is up next, and I completely gave up on this guy before the season began. I was more optimistic about my neighbor's two-legged cat than Caden Primo. But guess what? He's been really good, okay? Much better than a cat. And obviously much better than I expected. So Keith, we got some good news. Your boy is getting a really nice report card. You might want to put this one on the fridge. Next up, we got Uri Slavkovsky, who's been making some really nice progress out there, okay? He's been doing just as good as I expected. He's got 33 points in 64 games as a 19-year-old, so yeah, I've got no complaints. Oh, no. Here's the tough one, okay? Next one on the list is Bodycast Christian. Oh my god, Dvorak, what am I even supposed to do? He's played 25 games. And you know what? I can't even remember any of them. He's got 7 points. He's got 7 doctors. I'm sorry I gotta do this. I mean, he's already gone through enough, but Bodycast Christian is not getting a very nice report card. Colin White, you don't even stand a chance. Just get out of here. That's a slam dunk open shot case if I ever seen one. Now here's an interesting one. It's one of my favorite players, Kirby Dach. Kirby, of course, finished his season boasting point per game numbers, but unfortunately you can also count on Gallagher's mangled fingers how many games Kirby actually played. Look, no matter how you slice and dice it, it was a bad season for his development. So into the bad category he goes. Get your ass in there. Moving on to Caden Gooley now, who's been a bit of a fan favorite around here. He's got 15 points in 60 games so far this season. He's been heavily relied on in every situation. And you know what's freaky about him? He's a pup. He's 22 years old. Good job, Gooley. You definitely met my expectations. Now, it's time to get some Jakes out of the way. As of right now, Jake Allen is the devil. A New Jersey Devil. It's safe to say he wasn't having a very good season in Montreal, so we're going to go ahead and put him right here. Now, as for Jake Evans, the last Jake standing, I know everybody likes to rip on him, and this might be a bit of an unpopular opinion, but he's getting a passing grade. Guys, settle down, relax. He's not Wayne Gretzky. He's got over 20 points, and I thought that was pretty good for him. Moving on, look what we got here. Jaden Struble. Yes, has easily been one of the biggest shocks of the season for me. I watched him in Laval. He was awesome. He was like a man amongst boys out there. Then he got caught up to the NHL, and guess what? Jaden Struble is not going anywhere. Enjoy your poutine. because you've gone above and beyond, my friend. Unlike our next player, Jesse Yellonen. You want a loan of him? Because if you do want a loan of him, you can keep him. My God, he's been tough to watch. Do you know what his bread and butter is? It's his shot. And it's been over 40 games now since he's tickled the twine. I don't even know what to do with him. I'm just going to drop him, okay? He's been dropped. Coming up next is Yoel Armia, who's been exactly as I expected. His multiple personality disorder has been a huge advantage so far this season. Jordan Harris is going to fit right into this tier as well, like a glove. I mean, he's not wowing anyone out there. He's more of a nail than a hammer, but at the same time, he's a solid two-way defender. We got to give him some props. Next on the list is the moment a lot of you have been waiting for. Josh Anderson has been just god-awful. What a horrible season. He's got 8 goals and 10 assists, and he's got to be looking forward to summertime more than anyone. Even Mitch. Oh, here we go. It's a good story. Joshua. And look, we all knew he was good. I did too. Nobody gets 100 points in junior by mistake, but still, I had to keep my expectations down until I seen him take the next step. Look at Riley Kidney, for example. Kidney had 100 points in the queue as well, but in my opinion, he's nowhere near Wawa's level right now. So obviously, Wawa's been a really good story. Next on the list is Mike Matheson, who's been just as I expected. 1 minute the guy's Bobby Orr, and the next minute he's Chris Farley. He's kinda all over the place, but still, I love him, and the guy's got 46 points. Samuel Montembeault has been making steady progress. It's exactly as I expected. Now it looks like he's going to get some more starts, so good on him. Alex Newhook is bringing the jigs. Michael Pizzetta's bringing the curls, and, well, the hits. God, I can watch these all day. 2 of these beauties have been just as I expected. And now, we're going to move on to Raphael Harvey Pinard, who has officially lost his Bedard name. I've stripped that title from him, and no, he's not going to get it back until he's earned it. It hasn't been a good season for him, you got to admit. Meanwhile, David Savard has been just as I expected. Look at him, doesn't he look good? Sean Monahan may no longer be a Hab, of course, but he was pretty good while he was here. I was thinking he was going to get injured the entire season, but he didn't. He stayed in the lineup, and he stayed red hot, and he made everybody around him a better player, so good for him. Next up is Tanner Pearson, and he's definitely getting fired off a wharf. And Arbor Jackeye, of course, is coming in here just as advertised. What a menace. But that's pretty much it for my report card, okay? Yours would probably look a lot different than mine. I mean, I do feel kind of bad only having one guy in the awesome. Wait a minute. What the devil is going on here? Is that? Yes, of course. One of the NHL's hottest young prospects right now, 18-year-old Mario Armia. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on him. What a gem we have. But anyway, if you're still here, hey, I hope you enjoyed. You can let me know whatever changes you'd make down in the comment section. Don't forget to Swanton Bomb that like button before you leave here. And hey, see you next time.